requesting principal sir and resource person to take their seat on the dais. Good morning everyone. A warm welcome to all present here for this insightful session on the topic Economic Importance of Seaweeds, organized as a part of Vignan Dhara lecture series, an initiative of Goa State Higher Education Council and the Directorate of Higher Education. Vignan Dhara is a platform dedicated for nurturing scientific curiosity and knowledge sharing, and today's session aligns perfectly with this vision. Seaweeds, often overlooked, are a treasure of economic and ecological significance. From food and pharmaceutical to biofuels and sustainable industries, their potential is immense. To take us through this fascinating topic, we have with us an esteemed expert. But before we move ahead, it's my privilege to introduce our esteemed resource person for today's session, Dr. Inchen Sir. Dr. Inchen is a principal scientist at Biological Oceanography Division, CSIR National Institute of Oceanography, Donapaula, Goa. Sir has more than 15 years of research experience on botany and marine biology. Sir has worked on the ecology of intertidal rocky shore macroalgae biodiversity, community ecology of rocky intertidal macroalgae, nutraceutical potential of seaweeds, bioinvasive aquatic microphytes, for biological baseline survey in major ports of India. His research works have been published in various peer-reviewed journals. Currently, Sir is working on the documentation of macroalgal diversity of coconut host and assessment of nutraceutical potential of seaweeds through analytical approach. Presenting before you all, the resource person for today's session, Dr. Inchen Sir. We are honored to have you with us, Sir. Now, I would like to request our principal sir to present a potted plant to our esteemed resource person as a floral welcome. Thank you, sir. I request Ma'am Padma to present the rules to our principal, Professor Santosh Patkar. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's topic. I invite our resource person to enlighten us on the economic importance of seaweeds. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. and Chair, for the kind of introduction and for the long program. Actually, I was supposed to have the speech last month because of other schedule being it could not be hit. So, like Tisha has introduced. So this topic is economic importance of seaweed. As I understand, you being a commerce student, I will try to use the English in the best possible way so that you can understand and get some benefits. Like was said in the introduction, this lecture is part of the lecture series, and this is the fourth edition, fourth year, and this is organized by the Directorate of Higher Education Government as part of the celebration of Regional Science Day. So, like I said, this is part of our lecture series. Before we proceed to the next talk, with a short play prepared by the higher education, which gives the overview of this and the purpose of this agenda and lecture series.
In the heart of India's coastal beauty lies a hub of scientific enlightenment, where curiosity meets innovation and dreams take flight. Welcome to the success story of Vigyan Dhara 2024, Goa's massive journey towards scientific excellence. On January 11, 2024, the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant, inaugurated Vigyan Dhara 2024 along with Secretary Education Shri Prasad Lohekar and DHE Director Bhushan Sahoykar, igniting a wave of enthusiasm and aspiration among Goa's youth. Over the period of 49 days, from January 11th to February 28th, Vigyan Dhara 2024 unfolded with over 530 electrifying events. From fascinating lectures to captivating demonstrations, this mega science series provided a platform for over 70,000 students to dig into the realms of science and technology. More than 250 distinguished academicians, scientists, and researchers graced Vigyan Dhara 2024 with their invaluable knowledge and insights. Their wisdom has sparked the flames of curiosity and propelled Goa towards scientific excellence. Vigyan Dhara 2024 explored a focused theme from the frontiers of space exploration to the delicate balance of sustainable science. Each theme served as a gateway to a world of possibilities, inspiring the next generation of innovators and changemakers. Collaboration was at the heart of Vigyan Dhara 2024 as scientists from Goa's national research labs actively engaged with students, bridging the gap between academia and real-world application. As the curtains draw on Vigyan Dhara 2024, we celebrate not just a series of events, but a testament to Goa's unwavering commitment to scientific progress. Together, we've unlocked the doors to a brighter future where curiosity knows no bounds and innovation knows no limits. Vigyan Dhara, empowering minds, igniting futures.
So today I will talk on a topic called seaweeds. All of you are from Goa. You've been to the sea beach. And I believe you've seen the seaweeds, the sea beach. Have you seen? Maybe you have seen, but you don't know that it is seaweeds. Seaweeds are the plants of the sea. Okay? You sample them. Like how we depend on the plants for every resource from food, shelter, clothing. Living organisms living in the seas depend on the seaweeds. Seaweeds is also called algae. And let us just recall what we have learned in high school. Algae are Octopus means like plants, they get synthesized here on food with the help of sunlight. And the process is called photosynthesis. So coming back to algae, there are two types of algae. One is called microalgae. Micro means very small, which is not visible without naked eye. You need microscope to see this microalgae. But there are some algae which is visible to our naked eye. It is called macroalgae. Macroalgae is also called seaweeds. Okay. So I will use the term seaweeds and macroalgae interchangeably. So like I said, seaweeds are the plants of the sea. But there is a difference between plants and seaweeds. And what is the difference? In plants we have roots, stem, branches and leaves. Whereas in seaweeds it's not differentiated. Not differentiated means it doesn't have roots, stem, plants, leaves like the plants. So they are also called halophytes. So seaweeds are classified into 3 groups on the basis of their coloration or pigmentation. We all know about chlorophyll. With the help of chlorophyll, photosynthesis takes place. But in seaweeds, there are also some other major pigments. And because of these pigments, they give different color. We give green color because of chlorophyll. Okay? That's why plants are green in color. But in seaweeds, there is different color. There are different color. What is that different color? Brown and gray. So that's why they are called green algae, red algae, and brown algae. So in green algae, you have chlorophyll as the dominant pigment. That's why it appears green in color. In red algae, you have a pigment called phytoerythrin. That's why it appears red in color. But in red algae, there is again another pigment called phytocyanin. So depending where it grows, if it is directly exposed to sunlight, phytoerythrin will express. So it will appear red in color. But if it is away from the sunlight, if it is growing in the shadow region, the phytocyanin will express. So it will appear bluish green. So sometimes people make the mistake that they are green in color, but actually it is red in color, red algae. And the third one is called Phytophyta or brown algae. Phytophyta is a scientific classification term. So we'll use the common term only, brown algae. In brown algae, the major pigment is fucosylate. Okay. So because of this differences in the pigment representation in the seaweed, they appear different from one another, and that's how, for convenience, they are classified into 3 groups. Okay, so where they are found, where they grow, like I said in the introduction, they are found along the sea bed. The region where during high tide water comes, in the region during low tide water comes, there is an area. That area is called intertidal region. And from the low tide region up to like 100 meters towards the sea, where it is always remain covered by water, it's called subtidal region. Intertidal region, during high tide water will come toward the land, during low tide it will go back toward the sea. So depending on the tide, that area will keep changing. Okay, so you find this seaweed along this region, and the abundance in diversity is always higher towards the seaside. And this is the intertidal brackish region. But when you go to the next beach next night, you just have a look. You will not find the seaweed and some rocks. So not all the rocks support the growth of seaweed. Why? Because Tea germinate or propagate through spores. Let's say seeds in terms of plants. We need seeds to grow the plant. So similarly, seaweed also has a reproductive propagules. In the outdoor spores. First we have to settle, like seeds is put on the street. So, if the rock is smooth, water current will wash out. You will not allow it to settle in germination. So that's why in some rocks you won't find the seaweeds growing. So where they found in the desert and sub-Saharan region and across the world, from tropics to the polar region. And I'd say they are the plants of the sea. Plants of the sea means they are of the earth. With the help of photosynthesis, it takes carbon and convert that into carbohydrate. In the process, oxygen is also released. And as a living organism, we need oxygen. Right? So 70% of the planet's oxygen is produced by the algae, by the seaweeds. And like how plants support various wildlife, including many seaweeds, supports various associated organisms, providing food, shelter, protection from the predators. And not only that, seaweeds are the source of various bioactive chemicals. I will explain what is bioactive in the later slides. And they are useful for the production of drugs. They use as biofertilizers and biofuel. And the focus of today's talk will be on this economic importance. And the size of the seaweed range from few centimeters to millimeters. The smallest species of seaweed is just 1 or 2 centimeters. While the largest or the biggest seaweed grows up to 60 meters. This is the smallest. This is the largest. You must have seen this lot of plants in the sea from TV, Discovery Channel and Photography Channel. These are nothing but seaweeds. And the name of the seaweed is called Macrocystis pyriformis. In science, there is a naming system. There's always 2 names. The first name is called generic name. The second name is called species name. So, seaweed is found across the world. So, there are about 10,000 species of seaweed across the world. Okay? Out of this, 1,800 belongs to green seaweed, 7,200 to red seaweed, and 2,000 to brown seaweed. In India also, India has a coastline of 7,500 kilometers. And there are about 850 species of seaweeds. And out of this, 90 species are found in Goa. Okay? And the most abundant or most diverse state is Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, you will get around 480. But the length of the coastline of Tamil Nadu is more than 1,000 kilometers. Whereas the length of Goa coast is around 160 kilometers. So you just do a simple arithmetic. 90 species along 160 kilometers, 280 species along 1,000 plus kilometers. That shows Goa is very rich in seaweed. This is how it goes. This is green algae. This is called Molarva. This is green algae. This is Porphyra. This is brown algae. This is called Hexan. Okay. So until 1949, before Dr. Lee just mentioned this, there is no tradition of, even though we have a low coastline, there is no tradition of consuming seaweed in India. Whereas seaweed has been consumed traditionally by the East Asian countries, especially China, Japan, and Korea. And we prepare various dishes like soap and other. You must have heard of sushi. A sushi wrapper is also from seaweed. So Japanese have been cultivating the seaweeds since ancient times. But to cultivate, we used to take from the well and they cultivated. So until 1949, we used to do like that. They bring the well to cultivate along the coastal area near to them. So that it is easily harvested. In 1949, one British phycologist is a person who studies algae or who studies seaweed. She described the life cycle of a seaweed, which is cultivated by the Japanese folks. And when the life cycle was understood, the base of cultivation broke up. So, within 20 years, the seaweed cultivation increased considerably. And now, seaweed constitute 90% of aquaculture production. Aquaculture production includes food fisheries and all whatever is cultivated or farmed in a sea or ponds. So, according to data, seaweed constitute 90% of the aquaculture production. And Asia is the largest seaweed producer. China ranked first and is followed by Indonesia. This is how seaweed is cultivated. There are different methods of cultivating the seaweeds. One is called net method, where you tie the net to some bamboo poles and along the rope of the net you put the stalk of the seaweed. Similarly, this one is called raft method, and the other method is called long line rope method. You just put one pole at one point, and the other point, you just add the point. So this one is called road line method. And this is how it is cultivated in the state of Tamil Nadu and Gujarat. In India, Tamil Nadu and Gujarat are only two states where seaweed is cultivated. But under the blue economy, government of India is also giving importance to seaweed cultivation. So, once he started left from Africa, forces in Sarai, to the survey and along the various coastal areas of India, which this scenario was also part of it. The report is still not come out, but along the work was also, they have done the trials. And there are one or two fields where they have found suitable for the cultivation of seaweed. But the thing with Goa is tourism-based economy. So whether government, state government or the stakeholder will allow that or not, we'll see in time. So there are various types of seaweed that is being cultivated across the world, and these are some of the seaweed species. And Apis, Laminaria, Puntaria are the major species from brown seaweed, and from there are some species from red seaweed, from which hydrochlorides are extracted. What are hydrochlorides? Hydrochlorides are polysaccharides only. What is polysaccharide? Is carbohydrates. Sugar is carbohydrates. Okay. But the difference between hydrochlorides and other sugars is it has a positive properties. It has the property to retain water, and it forms a gel. So this gel is an high demand and for in pharmaceutical industries. That's why I mentioned that we don't have application of consuming seaweed. But in unknowingly, indirectly, we can consuming all of it. You have any idea what is that? We're very fond of sweets and ice cream. Okay? The base of ice cream is this category, or toothpaste. The base of the toothpaste is also categorized. So similarly, since this is the texture, and if appearance, it is used in preparation of various food products and other pharmaceutical products. So these are some of the, I will not go into detail, but I will just briefly outline. These are some of the species that is being cultivated in India. But out of this, there is one species called Ficus, which is a native of Philippines. It is cultivated. It is the most cultivated species, I should say. Whether it is Gujarat goes or Tamil Nadu goes. Because, like I just mentioned, Ficus is the source of the Caracina acar. And in India, the demand is huge, but we cannot produce in sufficient amount. So it is being imported. Okay. So I've just shown you how it is calculated. Now I'll give you an idea how beneficial this seaweed cultivation is. This is the data, and one of the advantages of cultivating seaweed is you can harvest within a short period of time, within 45 days. What are the species or what are the vegetables that you can grow within that period of time? These are some of the species. Spinach, bok choy, radish. These are some of the species which can be harvested within a short period of time. Similar to seaweed. But there is a difference. For example, spinach, you harvest it, it's released. It ends it. But in the case of seaweeds, there are so many beneficial phytochemicals that from one source of raw material, you can extract so many different things, which I will show later. Okay? So, if I showed you the different method, cultivation method, make, grow, drum. There, you just put 60 grams of the stock. That 60 grams will grow to more than 1 kg in 45 days. You harvest that, dry that, seal it to the hydroponic component. Okay? So, in 3 months, you can do two crop cycle. So that is the benefit. Not only that, it doesn't compete with the fertile land. It doesn't require fresh water. Okay? Not only that, when you are growing this, it helps in climate change. This is, we hear a lot about climate change, global warming. So, being a producer, being a photosynthetic organism, defects the carbon. Carbon is the cause of climate change. Because of the carbon in the atmosphere, it becomes one. So, because of this characteristic, because of this benefits, it is sustainable. The cultivation of seaweed is sustainable. And it helps in the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And how it is helpful in what way it helps? Because it helps in generation of employment. It gives parity to the gender equality. Those who are unemployed also can be engaged, you can earn some income. Correct? And that way it gives the economic growth and it gives additional income to the marginal farmer for the future. Okay. So those are the economic benefits I was talking. From seaweeds, you get all this economic benefits. What are they? In food industry, it could be a source of vitamins, minerals, dietary factors. We all know about vitamins and minerals, how important they are to our body. So let me just tell you about the dietary fibers. Dietary fibers are cellulose. Cellulose are also carbohydrates. Okay. But one thing we have to know about dietary fiber is they have no nutritional value. But it is essential for us. Why? If we consume dietary fibers, what just is most of the food we consume are highly processed. In a highly processed food, it lacks dietary fibers. And when there is no dietary fibers in the food we consume, it will cause constipation. If the constipation problem prolongs over time, it will cause colon cancer. Okay. So the benefit of taking dietary fibers is it helps in the smooth bowel movement so that waste expel from our body. The second thing is when the dietary fibers reach our colon area, it is fermented by some gut bacteria, some microorganism that is present in the colon area. And the product of this fermentation is called short-chain fatty acids. And this short-chain fatty acids give energy to the colon tissue, and not only that, it has anti-cancer property. And because of that, it protects us from colon cancer. So, there are also source of agar and carotenoids. I mentioned about hydrochlorics. So there are three different types of hydrochlorics. First one is agar, carotenoids, second, and there is another type of alginics. So these are used for preparing various pharmaceutical products. Not only that, they are also used in preparation of various cosmetic products. And it has this ultraviolet radiation protection, also UV protection. Okay? That's what we are used in cosmetic products. And people want to use that organic information because products that is synthetically prepared has various side effects. That's why these consumers and customers are very aware and they know the pros and cons. So because of that, there's high demand in the market, and because of that, industries are also, they have to make the demand the satisfaction of the customers, consumers. So industries are also interested in alternative products, and seaweed is one of the alternatives. So seaweeds are also source of biofertilizers. So organic fertilizer can replace the synthetic fertilizers, and they are source of energy. Biodiesels, biofuel can be produced from the seaweed. So, I've mentioned about bioactive compounds. What are bioactive compounds? Bioactive compounds are naturally occurring chemicals that is present in the plants, including seaweed or microorganisms like fungi. You are aware of mushroom, correct? mushroom comes under synthetic. So all this has chemicals which have some property. That property can be anything, it can be anti-cancer, it can be anything, okay, which I will show you later. So, the focus of the talk is about this bioactive compound. It is because of this bioactive compound we get the benefit when we consume them. We can consume it directly or as a supplement. So, since the dawn of human civilization, man has depended on plants for various needs, from food to clothing, toys, for treatment in cure of various cancers. The mention of plants as cure for various diseases or has been first mentioned by the ancient Egyptians, and so also later by the Hippocrates. Hippocrates is called the father of modern medicine. So when a medical student completes his graduation, under the graduation, medical students take the course Hippocrates course. And he is a great man. So, he also mentioned various aspects of benefits of plants. So, those days people were not aware about the seaweed, but over the years, people became aware of the various benefits, and that is how seaweeds are being explored for various development of drugs or treatment. So, like I said, bioactive compounds can be anything. Any of the 5 chemical compounds that is present in the seaweed. So it can be polysaccharides, lipids, minerals, phenolic compounds, amino acids, protein, pigments, and all those have bioactive properties like it can be analgesic, it can be anti-cancer, it can be anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, or neuroprotective. I will try to just wrap up for the okay. So I just mentioned about minerals. We get calcium from milk. Okay. Milk is the source of calcium. But there is a species of seaweed for general use where you can get up to 42,000 milligrams. Whereas in milk you can only 150. And similarly, there is a species from where you can get vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is required for the central nervous system production of red blood cells in our body. And it is mostly obtained from animal source water. Okay. So for those people who don't consume animal-based food, like vegetarians or vegans, they suffer from the deficiency of vitamin B12. Okay. So they take as a supplement. But you find this in seaweeds. These are also polysaccharides. I'll just skip this. I just talk about this various bioactive compounds. So we also did with my students some analysis of protein compounds from the seaweeds that is found along the coast of Goa in Maharashtra. There we found that this rainwater is of protein. There are some species which is very high content of protein. And protein source is mainly from the animal based protein. So seaweed can also be a good source of protein. This is lipids. We have various types of cooking oil in the market. Saturated fatty acid, unsaturated fatty acid. People say you don't take saturated fatty acid because it is not good for health. Why it is not good for health? It increases cholesterol. So we are going to take polyunsaturated fatty acid. So it converts the cholesterol in our body. Seaweed also good source of this fatty acid. And there is one species, brown seaweed, which are very high in all this, especially vitamin E. Okay? And there is another species of red seaweed, which is high in the dietary fibers I just mentioned. Antioxidants. Antioxidants is also very important for us. When there is stress, people say don't take stress. Why? It has a negative impact on our health. Okay. So during stress, a chemical called unstable group, it is also called unstable. Free radicals are produced. Actually, during normal biological process also it is produced. Okay. But when there is stress, it is produced more. And when you are under stress for a very long time, it causes various chronic diseases. That's why we are advised to always remain happy and have a peace of mind. So, when free radicals are produced in our body, it is the antioxidants that will convert this into harmless product. Ability gives a doctor resistance, right? Why? In addition to various biochemicals that is nutritious to our health, one major important biochemical compound is present in the apple is this antioxidant. You must have noticed that after cutting the apple, if you keep it for some time, it becomes dark. Why it becomes dark is because of that antioxidant. It turns brown when it reacts with the oxygen. The paradox of oxygen is we require oxygen to survive to breathe. But oxygen is also cause of many side effects. One of the example is rust. When iron reacts with oxygen, it goes rust. And damages the quality of the iron. So, I mentioned various bioactive chemicals. So, there are all those antioxidants, dietary fibers, minerals, proteins, vitamin C, vitamin B12, vitamin E, all those can be obtained from the seaweed. Okay. And like I mentioned earlier, we don't have a tradition of consuming seaweed. How do we get the benefit of this? Okay, there are various types of variety of snacks available in the market, and it is easily accessible. So this can be depending on what you want to see. Okay. You being a college student, you are the future entrepreneur, you are the future managers. So you should be know from where the source material is coming, how it can be utilized. And just as we talk a lot about this in this paper. So, with that in mind, I prepared this talk, and this is what I suggest. We have variety of snacks, easily available. Why don't we blend this with the snacks? Whether it is crackers or party is one of the mistakes. Chicken fries easily accessible by everyone. In fact, it's already fine. But in addition to that, I'm just giving an example. In addition to that, we can include some of this. So that, one point I want to mention, India has a hunger index of 3. That means there's very serious malnutrition in India. So, one of the opportunity or potential is seaweed. And this things are easily available in cheap. We put in contributes toward this elevation or improvement of the nutrition. Has any of you seen this anytime? Last page. This is a cracker blended with seaweed. And from where it is produced? Have any idea? It is produced by our own Goa. There's one girl, Caprina or something like that. It's a company. We have started, I think, 4 or 3 years back. And they are selling this seaweed cracker. There's various possibilities of using the seaweed. And like I said, you are a future entrepreneur, you are a future manager. You can do a lot of things with seaweed. So, I've just mentioned about extracting the chemicals. I'll just quickly go through. First, you go to the field, collect the seaweed. Okay, this masculine collecting the seaweed. Spreading, clean. After cleaning, go sun dry. If you sun dry, this biotech compound goes to green. Okay, so use air dry and the sheet. So depending on the species, it will take 7 to 14 days to dry. Once it is dried, there are various types of extraction methods. So again, depending on what you are interested, okay, you will have to use that technique. And after that, you extract it. This is how it is extracted in the solver. And after extraction, you filter it. Okay? After filtering, you concentrate that. After concentrating, again, depending on what compound you are interested, there are various techniques and methods you can again further isolate. Okay? So, like I mentioned earlier, For cultivating seaweed, you don't need fertile land. Okay. You don't need fresh water. And there, people are saying that there is an issue of food security. Population is increasing, the food production is not increasing or keeping pace with the increase of population. So people are saying that, and I also mentioned that seaweed can be a source of protein. People will be encouraged in the future, whether we like it or not, will be encouraged to start consuming seaweed. And in the previous slide, I mentioned about fortifying the food product. We can fortify the available snacks or popular snacks with the seaweeds. So that you fill your stomach at the same time you get the health benefit. And it has the potential to use for therapeutic purposes, for treating various ailments. And let us say that Japanese has very low incidence of colon cancer. Why? Because traditionally they have been consuming seaweed. So that egg can be used for sustainable development and improve the livelihood of the marginal farmer who's living along the coast of the fishing. So that's good. I in mind. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. We have a few minutes. If you have any doubt or question, you can
Yes, that was truly an informative session. On behalf of our college, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Einstein, for sharing such valuable insights on economic importance of seaweeds. Thank you, sir, for putting effort in making us understand how seaweeds plays an important role in food, pharmaceutical, and other industries. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to our principal, Professor Santosh Patkar, my colleague, Ms. Padmashri and Ms. Nita, and also Rupa for their help and support. I would also like to thank our students for their participation and enthusiasm in making this session a success. With that, we conclude today's session. Thank you all. Have a great day.